All right, little 3, 2, 1. Oh, we should have done it the official way, right in front of the mural. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Works every time in Vegas. Boom. Big EB 101 here. That's short. That's the acronym we're using now as we fly under the radar. Live here from Boom U. There's a great song in the background. I don't know who sings it, but it's a great tune. You've got an amazing mural, and we're going to give you a quick shot of the Boom itself. It's actually happening out there somewhere. You're getting ready to get the bells of Boom U here pretty quick, so prepare yourself, because we're going to go out there and respect them. They will be tolling 11 and ask not for who, my friend. As we do want to report on the energy boom that we think is happening here in the lovely United States of America. And we deal with all the glorious innerness that the oil and gas industry will bring to the inner mappings of the minds that are on fire here at Boom U. Anyone listening to this damn show? Huh? Anybody? Have I lost everyone so far? There's only 17 of you, and I guarantee you I've already told the Wall Street analyst that I can punish all 17 subscribers and work my way down to 3 subscribers by the second quarter of 2014. Now, we did find a little bit of evidence for the energy boom. There's a lovely little overview article that I'll give you a little background. I'm going to give you the headline shot. Anadarko to pay $5.15 billion to settle environmental claims. Now, this is in yesterday's Oklahoman. As you all know, it's the most amazing newspaper ever, bar none. And you can see it right here, Friday, April 4th, 2014 AD. I'm going to get you back out here on Boom U because we may have to go out and respect the bells as I give you the background of that Anadarko case, because it involves Kerr-mcGee, Icahn, and a great story. Let's just say that. I wish I knew who sang this song. I don't know if it's going to come to me. I'm going to tell you what. Oh, shit, is that the bells? If it is, yeah, we may have to go out there. Matter of fact, I think that's them. Hang on just a second here. Yeah, oh yeah, full-blown bells. Okay, so we're going to get 11 of these babies. There's one. Icahn, I'll tell you about Kerr-mcGee. So Icahn back in, I don't know, somewhere, I guess it was the late 90s or something, did a really simple calculation. He calculated the total proven reserves of Kerr-mcGee and what they were worth, and then he realized that their stock was trading below that, which is pretty silly. So he took a big percentage of Kerr-mcGee stock, and he came in and he said, here's what you guys are going to do. You're going to spin off your liability-laden environmental business, chemical business, and because Wall Street does not like you guys because you have such liability, so get rid of that damn thing, and then you'll be valued just on your proven reserves. Your stock will go up, we'll all make money, and I'll probably sell it to Anadarko, which is what happened. It's a great story. You can check the Wall Street Journal. Here, the bells are still playing. We're not disrespecting them. We're layering with the bells. The bells are playing, we're layering. So the story is, Icahn gets his big percentage of Kerr-mcGee, goes in there, tells them they need to spin off their company, which they do, called Tronics, which, by the way, immediately files bankruptcy. And I'm sure all sorts of lawyers were involved that were able to remove Mr. Icahn from any real liability, but suffice to say, once Kerr-mcGee spun off Tronics, their stock went up, and Mr. Icahn made money that way. And then, lo and behold, they were sold to Anadarko Petroleum. Shocker. Probably knew that was coming. And what you're seeing in today's paper is the fact that once all this liability issue finally became public and someone had to be held accountable, heads were rolling. And Anadarko was judged as being held accountable to some degree. They bought Kerr-mcGee, but that was after Kerr-mcGee had spun off the chemical company that was laden with the liabilities. So it's a lovely little story. And as the bells hum in the background, and Kim Stanton just drove by, that's unbelievable. Shout out to Kim Stanton. Still has on his license tag, Shaman. Unbelievable. By the way, there's some serious talent here. I'm going to go in and just basically read you this story. I hope the overview made sense. Keep the bullet points, kids. The bullet points here. Icahn gets a big stake in Kerr-mcGee. tells them to spin off their liability chemical division. They do that. Kerr-mcGee stock goes up. Carl Icahn makes a lot of money. Then he sells Kerr-mcGee to Anadarko, makes even more money. And then Anadarko has to deal with what came up 10 or 20 years later, which is this current issue of liabilities and who's held accountable. And Anadarko has decided to pay their $5.1 billion, and they've moved on. So it's a great story. We're going to go back in and read it to you now that the bells are over. And as we bring it to you live here, kids from Boom U. I think, by the way, that was a pretty good demonstration of what to expect at a Boom U. It'll just be booming with youth, and Minds on Fire. I think we trademarked that, by the way. I think we did the trademark on the Minds on Fire. But this is what we're able to find today in the news of the energy boom, and we're just going to grab this lovely newspaper. And you all can read it. There's the story right there. I gave you the overview out there, which I'm sure didn't make any sense. Let's see what else we can find in here. There'll be some other evidence of either energy activity or marijuana activity. By the way, the threatened listing won't spoil Prairie Chicken Festival. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. Osage Exploration reaches deal. Yeah, we already reported about that. Remember, kids, that's one of the companies we follow is Osage Exploration. They're lovely. OnQ continued to add offerings to its fuel stations for natural gas. Okay, we know natural gas is going big time. Magellan Midstream Partners is moving forward with plans for refined products pipeline in Arkansas. Going to build out a big... Look at this. There's a refined products pipeline that's going to be a terminal from Little Rock to Fort Smith. So there you go. There's activity. Look at this. Warwick Energy unveils deal. Wow, let's read about this. Oklahoma City-based Warwick Energy has struck a deal for one of its affiliates to acquire RC Sugarcane LLC. What the hell is that? From a private equity firm, Riverstone Holdings. Terms of the deal were not disclosed. RC Sugarcane is a private oil and natural gas company with non-operated working interests in about 6,000 net acres in the liquids-rich part of the South Texas Eagle Ford Shale. Okay, ConocoPhillips. I wonder who all these people are. Anyway, a lot of energy news. American Capital received... Private equity firm American Capital received $33 million in debt and equity proceeds for selling an interest in the parent company of Tulsa-based Anchor Drilling Fluids. Okay, so tons and tons of energy news continues to flow, no pun intended. But what we want to find is, oh shit, this is as good as it gets. Here's energy news. Jury awards 1 cent judgment against Devon. Okay, breaking news right here, Devon Energy. A potash mining company won its lawsuit against Devon Energy over a mistake in a New Mexico drilling project, but a jury awarded just 1 cent in damages. Wow, very interesting. Anybody wants to read about that? Go right ahead. More energy news. It's exploding here at Boom U. Once again, I know it doesn't look like it's booming right now, but that's just the buzz in the bubble. There's some nice folks over there that are visiting in town. This place, a year or two from now, will be booming big time. And now, I don't know if I'll be here. We'll probably file bankruptcy, moral bankruptcy more than anything else, I suspect. Let's see. See if we get. You know what we do love to do also, and waking up the day in the energy patch, is to give you some of the oil patch jazz, and that's always a lot of fun. That's down there. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's see, LSB OK's governance reform sought by activist shareholders. Okay, LSB is another Oklahoma City corporation that is in energy to some degree or another, and a few activist shareholders have come in and rattled their board a little bit. That obviously happened at Chesapeake and it happened at Sandridge. Now, LSB is a much smaller company, but it's happening there as well. By the way, one of the greatest looks I've ever seen, bar none. I tell you what, let us... I don't even know who the hell that is. I'd like to just do a little oil patch jazz for you as we search to see if there's anything else big happening here. Not really. There's just, I think we've been speculating there's going to be a CVS opening right on campus. We still think it's going to happen. We don't even know why, but we think it's going to happen. Get ready for this, kids. We're going to close out this breaking news on the Anadarko Kerr-mcGee Carl Icahn settlement. Dispatch. By the way, this is Energy Boom 101, where we drill the strata of self to frack the feelings of being. We're going to give you a little oil patch jazz, so prepare yourself. All right, here we go. Beaver County 24 barrels a day by Reader Energy Operating. That's sort of nice. Canadian County. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I almost wonder if I should let you just view this. Nah, we can't do that. You're going to follow me here. Canadian County. You got Devon Energy, 73 barrels. Another Devon, 82 barrels. Nothing wrong with that in Canadian County. Carter County, Mac Energy, great name, like Mac Truck, 52 barrels. Cole County, you got Newfield. Didn't get much there. Dewey County, this is pretty good. Look at this. Lighthouse Oil and Gas, 428 barrels a day in Dewey County. Probably pretty good. Garfield County, Wellco Energies had one at 29 barrels. Now, Grady County, Continental drills the shit out of there, and they're going to continue. That's their focus county for the scoop right now, which is pretty interesting. And Grady County's Chickasha, great town, great town. Get yourself on down to Chickasha. We should spend a week in Chickasha one time and do it. You know what? Field office. We're announcing it right now. Transparent Barrel now has a field office in Chickasha. Anyway, Grady County. Continental's got 1, 2, 3 wells. I'm gonna throw them at you. 349 barrels a day, 436 barrels a day, and 252 barrels a day. So pretty good. In Grant County, you got Devon. No production there. In Kingfisher County, you got Hinkle Oil and Gas. They did 2 of them. Both of them, by the way, interestingly enough, 373 barrels a day. This is probably them just printing this one well result twice, because I don't think they're exactly identical. In Logan County, now remember, that's where Osage drills. We talked about them earlier. Devon's got 3 wells up there. 169 barrels a day, 383 barrels a day, which, by the way, is one of the greatest Plymouth engines ever, the 383, and then the 510 barrels a day. So that's pretty damn good. Devon's probably making the money in Logan County. In Payne County, you got Devon, you got 2 wells up there. One's at 75 barrels a day. The other one's just got a little bit of gas. And then Stevens County is the other southern county Continental's plugging for their scoop, and that one down there is 247 barrels a day. So, you know, some pretty good stuff. Nothing incredible, but some good stuff. Now, with the intent to drill, remember, that was completions. This is, which means they've happened, shocker. Intent to drill means they're going to happen. You get some pretty wicked names, though. Here's Valpoint Operating out of Dewey County. Here's Chesapeake. Of course, you heard of them. In Ellis County, here's Lenormand Operating. Sandridge, Continental, Ward. Oh, wicked. You know who's drilling the shit out of Oklahoma? Is Rocky Top Energy. And they are drilling the shit out of Nowata. And they're going down 1,300 feet in every well, which means they probably do it in 2 days, and I shit you not. And they're every day in the logs, they got 6 or 7 wells, and they get anywhere from 2 to 25 barrels a day. I bet you their Rocky Top Energy's making money hand over fist. We want them on the show. Gas Star is going to be drilling in Oklahoma County, which of course is Oklahoma City, Boom City, Action City. And then you got some stuff coming up in Pottawatomie and Stevens County. So should be some pretty interesting things coming down the patch here at Boom U. Let's see if we can find anything else in here that's worthy of discussion before we sign off live from Boom U. You know what? Let me just go ahead. We've got time. We've got a minute. I'm going to read just a little bit of this Anadarko thing. Anadarko Petroleum has agreed to pay a record settlement of $5.15 billion to resolve environmental claims against subsidiary Kerr-mcGee Corp. The company and the U.S. Justice Department announced today. Great. So there you have it. Boom, 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 boom. You guys can go read it. That's Energy Boom 101 321 Boom.